Alright, dude, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna catch some Pokemon.
What the fuck? You know that shit's not real, right? Fucking nerd. Jesus. Show him what's real. Social media. That's what's real. Real interaction. It's all real. Real here. Reality. That's where I live. Hey guys, so I've been a nerd for most of my life. By most of my life, I mean all of my life. I'm sure with the amount of superhero posters that I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this side of my room, that comes as a surprise to you, as well as all the songs I've written about Doctor Who and all the videos I've made about superheroes and comic book stuffs already. I didn't mean to say stuffs, but I'm gonna leave it in. Stuffs. Leave it in. To let it be known that most of the stuff that I've liked throughout my life, I've been judged for or made fun of for because it's not real. Whether it's superheroes because they're not real, whether it's Harry Potter because that whole world's not real, or whether it's Pokemon because those monsters aren't real. But none of those claims have ever stopped me from wanting to be a trainer at 10 years old, from wanting to get my Hogwarts letter at 11, or from wanting to be bitten by a radioactive spider when I was 16. And just because none of those things are real doesn't mean that they're bad for you. Fiction is important for a lot of kids and adults, especially with creative minds like mine that have that itch that they constantly need to scratch. But now we're in a time where these things are actually becoming a reality, or damn near close to it. We have amazing superhero blockbusters that show us what those heroes would be like if they were in our real world. We have things like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, where you can actually experience the world of Harry Potter, the one that you grew up reading or watching about. Like, that's insane. And now we have Pokemon Go, which gives players the experience and the feeling of going out and catching Pokemon and raising them and having them battle and like going to gyms and training and all this fun stuff. Just like they did when they were younger, playing these games or watching the show. But just like when I was younger, we get constantly bombarded with hate from people who didn't understand my love of science fiction and fantasy. The haters are back for Pokemon Go. There are videos on Facebook and Twitter about how people are stupid for going around and hunting these imaginary monsters. BuzzFeed released a video the other day about these people that had never experienced Pokemon before going out and playing Pokemon Go. And the one guy in the video says, "Why the fuck, why am I out here on this beautiful day when there's stuff to look at around me and I've gotta sit here and stare at my phone? This game's dumb." I'll tell you a little secret. I know plenty of people that don't need a Pokemon app for their eyes to be glued to their phone all day, buddy. Okay? There are plenty of Facebook and YouTube comments about how people feel like everyone around them is a zombie because they don't understand the game, and how they swear that they'll never be a Pokemon fan as long as they live. A noble cause. Why do people insist that it's cool to hate something that a mass majority of people enjoy? I get it. When you're not a fan of these things growing up, it's difficult to get your mind wrapped around the idea that other people can enjoy this thing. That's fine, but why not ask questions? Why not try to understand? Or why not find something that you're just as passionate about as these people are about Pokemon Go? Not understanding a person's passion about or commitment to a fictional thing doesn't invalidate that person or that thing. And it should not result in the amount of hate speech I've seen about this game on both television and online. Because this is something that's making a big part of the population super happy right now. And for once, the news isn't talking about things that are wrong in the world. It's the biggest news story is Pokemon Go's success as an app and as something that's bringing people closer together. And how people are getting in car accidents and falling off cliffs. But you know what? That's not the game's fault. You can't cure stupid. The point here is that while the creatures in Pokemon may not be real, and the gyms and the Pokestops might not physically be there, the experience and the feeling of joy are. So just remember that next time you're thinking you're too cool for something fictional. If you've been playing Pokemon Go and you agree with this video, make sure to give it a like and share it around with people who might not share your opinion with Pokemon Go. See if we can get them on board, or at least get them to understand, stop the hate, make people get along. Doesn't hurt to try. If anything, maybe we can just get everyone to calm the hell down. Alright guys, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.